the freshness of truth and the quiet of trust. I'm hitching south on Interstate 81, just outside Scranton, Pennsylvania, my mother's birthplace. Seems even scrappier and more hard bitten than Buffalo, my hometown. I'm headed to North Carolina to pick up my 1950 Pontiac Silver Chief. Her name is Hilda. I left it there in the fall at a now ex-girlfriend's house. The romance did not last the winter cold and distance. It should be a lot warmer now for this time of year. Drivers should be a lot more merciful too. I've been hitching here for more than 2 hours. A late afternoon chill is creeping across those flinty gray hills. I'm starting to cast imprecations at the non-stopping drivers. Hurling curses is more like it. Sometimes you can make eye contact with drivers when they're zooming by at 60 miles an hour. Talk about snap judgments. Wonder if they can read lips in the rear view mirror. A late model Chrysler in the inside lane is slowing down. It's a Chrysler New Yorker. It's pulling over. Hot shit. I scoop up my bag and run after it. Yank open the passenger door, and glance at the driver. I know instantly somehow that he's looking for sex, even though all the external signs say he is as straight and true as a holy cross. It's an upmarket car, fairly rare for one to pick up a hitchhiker, at least in my experience. Nice suit, classic gray, very fine material, conservative but stylish cut. Older gentleman, patrician bearing, silver-haired statesman look. Doctor, lawyer, judge, company president. Snap judgment. I need a lift. I climb in. Introductions. I'm freshly graduated from university with a BA, but no idea what to do with it or myself. The war in Vietnam is over, so I am not needed as AK-47 fodder. He is a businessman, very successful, on his way home to Danville, Virginia after a business trip to New York. He's well educated, far more widely read than I am. Latin and ancient Greek, the classics, Hebrew even, the better to read the Bible and the original. As it happens, I have studied Latin and ancient Greek, and more recently, a course in Bible symbolism from a master in literary criticism. I'm delighted to be able to carry on a conversation about the book of Job with my driver, and the nature of God's relationship with Satan, and the nature of human sin of suffering, and God's role in them. That's pretty heady stuff rolling down the highway to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. My benefactor offers to buy me a dinner at a Benihana steakhouse to celebrate my finishing college. And he generously and repeatedly refills my sake cup. I know he's trying to get me drunk. We're back in the car. The night is clear, crisp, the moon full and brilliant. He puts his hand on my knee. I say, I'm not that kind of guy. He apologizes, like the gentleman he is. And he tells me the story of his long double life. It started in the Navy in the Pacific in the Second World War, and it continued in Virginia. Through courtship, marriage, raising a family, and building a company, all while being a devoted churchgoer and Bible student. The long agony of hypocrisy. I don't know what to say. It feels like a confession. So I do what priests did when I went to confession. I listen. I have no absolution or penance to give, only my attention and non-judgment. It feels peaceful in the car as we enter Northern Virginia. He says he is stopping for the night. I am welcome to share the motel room with him. I will be as safe, he assures me. I accept, thankful for the ride, the dinner, the story, and the bed. In the morning, after pancake breakfast, he takes the Shenandoah Skyline drive through the Blue Ridge Mountains. My belly is full, the air warm and fragrant. Early blooming wildflowers make carpets of primary colors. The sun shines on silent hills and valleys. There are no echoes of cannon fire from the nearby Civil War battlefields. No sorrows passed down through generations. No secrets lurking in the shadows. Only the freshness of truth and the quiet of trust. I forget my own past and fears. I have heard another's confession and unvarnished losses. My own seems somehow lighter.